You, season 4, part 1 has just landed on Netflix. Now, does the first part of this season maintain the intrigue of previous seasons, or is it starting to lose a little bit of steam? Hey guys, welcome to my You Season 4 Part 1 review. I was really looking forward to watching this show. We've got 5 episodes and we're going to get some more episodes in a month's time. So I'm here to talk about these 5 episodes. Let me give you a quick plot outline because I'm sure you know what You's about if you're here, but let me talk about what this season's about, then I'll get into my thoughts and feelings about this season so far. Now, living in London as a university professor, Joe tries to lay low and resist old habits until he's forced to tie up loose ends and bond with a group of wealthy socialites. So there's something nice about the familiarity of watching a show that you're 4 seasons into, you've invested all that time and we're full swing back into watching Joe go about his business. Although his alias is now Jonathan Moore because he's had to change his name due to previous events from previous seasons. It's good to have him back. He's changed his appearance slightly. He's now got a beard which completely hides who you were previously. The voiceovers are back again. The voiceovers are really funny. And now he's living a new life in the United Kingdom, which is where I'm from. This season kicks off with Joe getting so drunk at a party that when he wakes up the next morning, he wakes up next to a dead body and he can't remember if he's the guilty party or not, and he has to deal with that situation. He's just been introduced to a group of friends, a bunch of wealthy socialites, and one by one they start getting picked off, they start being killed. So this season feels very much like a whodunit, because if he's not killing them, who is? Joe's new group of friends are posh British caricatures, and I think a lot of American people assume that all British people are like this. I think the writers of You have probably watched a couple of episodes of Made in Chelsea and they assume that everyone is somehow related to or hangs out with the Queen, drinks tea, and all live in these fancy British manners and speak very, very posh, which obviously doesn't represent all of us. I mean, I'm from the UK. I don't think I sound that posh. I think for this season of You, what would have been a good idea if you were going to set it in a place in the UK, it would have been good to set it in a place like Manchester or Liverpool or Newcastle, where you don't have all of those posh British caricatures. I think when a lot of American people think about the UK, they think about London, and it kind of works that Joe is looking for a new place to live in the United Kingdom. But if Joe is hiding out, does it make sense to go to the capital city of a new country? I had the same issue with Dexter New Blood. If you're going into hiding, if you're pretending to be dead, you go to a new place to start a brand new life, you've got to remember that there is social media out there, so surely you go to a place which is very remote where you're not likely to be found or bothered. One of the things I've always found a little bit annoying about You is that the supporting characters around Joe have always been these hipster, millennial, social media addicted, self-serving, really annoying types, which I suppose makes you as the audience think, well, if anything bad happens to these characters, I really don't mind because they're so annoying. So you know that anyone who spends time around Joe has more or less shortened their life expectancy. And again, we get that here in this season, that you get some people who are so annoying on purpose. It's like they've written them to be this annoying, and I know there are people like that out there, but how is it that every season, Joe, you end up around these types of people? Maybe it's meant to be social commentary around people in their 20s and 30s and the social media generation, but at the end of the day, you can't root for these people, and the only person that you can root for in this show is Joe. And during the final episode of this part, I started thinking, is this all a bit silly? It feels unrealistic. Are we in danger of jumping the shark? I mean, all of these supporting characters that I just talked about, they're all unlikable. They're all very blasé about life and death. Much more so in this episode. And we are setting up the mid-season finale for what happens in the second part, but I gotta be honest, I just didn't believe it. So I did enjoy part 1, I found it intriguing. I think we can make predictions about part 2. Yes, I'll be along for the ride to see how it all plays out. I just hope that it's a stronger half than part 1. So my official Marcus Loves Movies rating for You Season 4 Part 1 is, mini drum roll, 3.5 stars. So those are my thoughts about You Season 4 Part 1. I liked it, but I'm starting to think, are we coming towards the end? How many more stories can we tell about this character? And also, those characters, did you find them believable? Did you think they were caricatures? I did. But as always, It's my opinion. Would love to know what your opinion is. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Whilst you're here, please do me a favor, give this video a like. And if you do like reviews like this one, please subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate your support. And please stay tuned for future videos that I release. Thank you for watching my You Season 4 Part 1 review. Stay tuned for the next video that I release, and I'll catch up with you again soon. So until then, take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.